It's something that Kumail and I both bring to the characters that make it fresh. I think he has such a subtle type of humor, such an underlying, understated type of humor that he doesn't have to try very hard. Where you see a lot of comedians when they're in these types of roles, they're just seems like they're just trying too hard to be funny. And Kumail is just naturally such a funny person. There's a lot of stew, in Kumail, but he's also a very, Kumail or Stu is just, he's got the biggest heart. He cares about people and he cares what people think about him as well. But I think, he's really that good-natured person that Vic aspires to be on the inside, but he would never show it on the outside because he's just too worried about, people perceiving him as being weak, you know. He's gotta have that tough exterior. The person that you may completely clash with may end up being your best friend. It's one of those stories, which is, not far-fetched. It's opposites attract story, and I think that's what it is. I think people can relate to it, and it's inspiring. I love the fact that we're going to, make people laugh in this film, but I also take a lot of pride that there's some heart to the story, and I think we're gonna make people shed a few tears. What's really great about her is not only is she a really brilliant actress, really a deep emotional actress with a hell of a range, but she's also a director too, and she's got a director's eye. I am a large person, much larger than the ego, but I also have a certain range of athletic ability. And so it just adds for a really good dynamic. And I think that's another thing that's going to make this movie stand out, is our action in this film is not your typical comedy action. It's really well done. There's some really strong fight scenes. Eco's amazing. Not only is he amazing, but his stunt team is amazing. So the stuff that we're bringing to the film, I think it's different, it's fresh, it's new. It's just not your average comedy. It's really not. The premise of the film is just, the bottom line is just funny. I mean, there's a lot of layers to this movie, but I think at the end of the day, we're just gonna make people laugh their asses off. It's just funny. And Kamel and I, we just have great chemistry.